Imagine standing in front of a panel of multimillionaire investors, knowing that the fate of your business rests in the next few minutes. You have just moments to convince the sharks to invest in your idea or risk walking away with nothing. This is the world of Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs face off against some of the toughest investors in the business. But what if you knew the insider secrets that could give you an edge in this high-stakes environment? What if you could unlock the tips and tricks that have helped previous entrepreneurs secure deals and grow their businesses? From crafting a killer pitch to reading the shark's body language, there are countless strategies that can help entrepreneurs succeed on Shark Tank. From the dramatic tension of the pitch process to the thrilling moments of negotiation, join us as we delve into the fascinating world of Shark Tank pitches and learn how to turn a good pitch into a great one. The Shark Tank pitch process. Shark Tank has become synonymous with entrepreneurship, with thousands of business owners vying for a chance to pitch their ideas on the show. But what does it take to succeed in the Shark Tank pitch process? This is the question that many entrepreneurs do not know how to answer. It explains why we would see great ideas be pushed back from lack of interest from the sharks. What does the pitch process entail? Typically, the pitch deck that occurs on the show follows through three elements. The pitch deck, the pitch, and the question and answer section. The pitch deck. Before coming onto the Shark Tank stage, one thing you ought to have handy is a sellable pitch deck. Throughout history, some of the best-selling pitch deck has gone to Airbnb, Buffer, DocuSign, and Uber. This is essentially what made these companies get the much-needed exposure they needed. But what exactly is the idea of a pitch deck? A business pitch deck is a presentation that entrepreneurs use to introduce their business plan or idea to potential investors or partners. The deck is typically composed of slides that provide an overview of the business, including the problem it solves, the target market, and the proposed solution. Other essential elements of a pitch deck include the business model, financial projections, marketing strategy, team members, and any existing traction or funding. The point of a well-crafted pitch deck is simple. It is essentially to capture the attention of investors and persuade them to invest in the business or provide other forms of support while telling a compelling story of the business idea, building the credibility of the said idea, and showing the possibility of a sizable return from the expected growth. The pitch. The truth is that on a competitive show like Shark Tank, where every business idea owner seeks to pitch his idea to a few investors, it is not all about your pitch deck. There is the part of the actual pitch of your idea to the sharks. The pitch is for an entrepreneur to showcase their passion, vision, and expertise. Pitching on the Shark Tank show typically lasts for 2 to 3 minutes for each entrepreneur, and this is where you are expected to grab the attention of the sharks and get them excited about the business idea. This is the time to make a strong first impression and capture the attention of the sharks. At this stage, the entrepreneur is expected to be confident, passionate, and engaging. This is the most important part of the show because it's important to keep your pitch concise and focused. The sharks have a limited attention span, so you'll want to make sure you get your key points across quickly and effectively. Sell your pitch as quickly as possible. The question and answer. This is the time you get to deal with the sharks. But that is only if they bought into the idea of your business from the pitch you rendered. If you fail to get them excited with the idea of the pitch, you don't get to go into dealings with the shark. Not to worry, we'll cover how to make sure you get to that stage in this video. Now, let's assume that your pitch is successful. You'll find yourself in negotiations with the sharks. What many entrepreneurs fail to get is that while they focus on selling their pitch to the shark investors, they forget that getting a good deal is equally important. This can be an intimidating process, but it's important to remain calm, professional, and focused. Remember that the sharks are looking for a good investment, so be prepared to negotiate and be open to their suggestions. At the same time, make sure you're comfortable with the terms of any deal you agree to. Don't be afraid to walk away if the terms don't work for you. With this, you close a deal and go behind the scenes to get into bed based on the investment you have just received on the show. Tips and tricks for a successful Shark Tank pitch. The truth is, not many business owners know how to navigate perfectly through the Shark Tank pitch process. This is why sometimes, businesses that end up flourishing outside Shark Tank do not get a welcome reception on the show. It is not about the sharks being short-sighted. It is that these businesses do not give a great pitch on the show. How do you make sure that doesn't occur in your idea pitch on the show? Understand the sharks. It is critical to research the sharks' backgrounds and interests in order to tailor your pitch to them. It is nearly impossible to deliver a great pitch unless you tailor it specifically to your target audience. Investigating the types of people you will meet on the show will help you understand what types of businesses and industries they are interested in, what types of products or services they typically invest in, and what kind of return on investment they anticipate. Understanding each shark's investment philosophy and track record allows you to come up with a pitch that speaks directly to their interests and positions your company in the best light possible. This places you one step ahead of being picked. Practice your pitch. Nobody achieves success with just one pitch. Every successful pitch you've seen is the result of indoor practice to improve the means of communicating the idea. Preparation and practice are required for a successful pitch. Begin by developing a solid pitch that articulates the problem your product or service solves, how it solves it, and why it is unique. Once you've mastered your pitch, practice it in front of a mirror, in front of friends or family, or in front of a video camera. Allow them to provide you with honest feedback on your presentation. The more you practice, the more at ease and confident you will be when you face the sharks. Focus on the problem and demonstrate traction. It's critical to begin your pitch by clearly articulating the problem your product or service solves. The world needs problem solvers, not problem identifiers. This assists the sharks in comprehending the need for your company and how it fits into the market. You can present your solution as a logical and effective way to address the need after clearly defining the problem. Understand that the sharks are looking for companies with the potential for growth and profitability. To demonstrate this potential, you must first demonstrate that your company has traction. Existing customers, revenue, partnerships, and other indicators of market interest could all be included. You can demonstrate the potential for future growth and profitability by demonstrating that your business has already gained traction. Infect the sharks with your passion and confidence. Nothing buys an investor more than seeing the passion and confidence put into an idea. Of course, this comes after reaching a conclusion about the possibility of the idea. The sharks are in the trade of looking for entrepreneurs who are passionate about their business and confident in its potential for success. Don't just have a great pitch. Don't just have a great idea that has the possibility of having awesome turnovers. By showing your enthusiasm and confidence, you can inspire the sharks' confidence in you and your business. The amount of confidence you have in your idea is what would distinguish your pitch from every other pitch with similar ideas, and your confidence is conveyed through your body language, your tone of voice, and the way you present your pitch. This ends our tips and tricks that would come in handy when delivering a pitch on the Shark Tank stage. But one thing you should keep at the back of your mind is the need to be realistic in your pitch. The sharks are savvy investors, and they will see through unrealistic financial projections or inflated claims about the size of the market or potential growth. It's important to present realistic financial projections, market size, and growth potential. This shows that you have a clear understanding of your business and the market, and that you are presenting a solid and grounded investment opportunity. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, mastering the art of pitching is a crucial step towards securing investment and growing your business.